I've got a couple of lists on review for you today. I'm still working through all the lists that were sent in January. But let's go and check them out if I can find them. There we go. So this first one is from Chris, and it's Polish. It is 1250 Poles, 21 order dice. He's bringing a platoon commander infantry with BAR. I will say this: it's been tried to run infantry as poles, and it's it's not the same as the lancers, right? So okay, I can understand the attraction of having something that's just boots on the ground and can go into buildings and stuff, but marksman, nope. Even though he's cheaper, for version 3, the snipers have more or less gone away. I don't think they have that much of a purpose anymore. I don't think it's actually a good idea to bring one. So, nope. I don't think so. Anti-tank rifles, though, really good. Always bring one. 25 points. Light mortars, always good. So that works. Another rifle platoon. Platoon commander. Cavalry sections with lancers, veterans, 8-man sections, perfect size for a charge unit. This is more or less what I think will become the standard assault cavalry for the Polish in version 3. Veteran, because that makes them a little bit more survivable. And 8-man also means that they have a lot of punch. It means that they are attacking with 16 tough fighter attacks. That should wipe out any unit. Unless they're actually running into Gurkhas. Another marksman, don't waste the points. Anti-tank rifles, much better. Light mortar teams, yep, always take those. Artillery platoon, AA guns. Okay, not sure I would use the points for this, but they are good. 35 points. They're good ambush pieces, right? I'm not sure that the Polish that it synergizes well with the cavalry and you running up into the mid-board, but since you're not bringing that much cavalry, well, it might actually be a thing here. And then the armored platoon. This is where I think the Polish should spend most of their points right now, because it's really, really good. He's bringing Chris here a 70p with a light AT gun, which is kind of okay. And then the TKS, these I think are the best things ever. The TKS tankettes here, and you should bring as many as you possibly can. Vickers, also very good. I think you should pad out this, bring every single vehicle you can. So cut down on the marksman. There are remnants of version 2, I think, and they have not really got a place in version 3. So cut those out and then just bring more Vickers or tankettes. Vickers is kind of nice because it can split fire with the 2 MGs, but the tankettes are just so very useful. So yeah, that was my comments for Chris. The second one is from Tim, I think. And Tim is building what he terms glass cannon Italians. So look at this. 30 order dice, 1251. Oh, that sucks. You're going to have to cut one point from somewhere. So an artillery platoon, 80 guns. Why? I don't get this. It's not useful. Bring the light autocannons instead. Much more useful. And that will save you 10 points. Then you're under again. So perfectly fine. Rifle platoon, platoon commander in infantry section, green shirkers. Oh, so you're spending points on something else, right? Okay. Cheap as chips, but a lot of them. So many of them. 30 order dice. You are going to company commander to make everything move like that. Heavy weapons platoon, machine gun teams, lovely. Medium mortars here. If you're buying it regular, why not add the spotter? That should always be done. Light mortars, you can run those inexperienced. They're maneuverable. They can move anyway. But if you're buying a medium mortar, then regular, then bring the spotters. And all those machine gun teams, I like them. This is MSU when it's worst and best, right? So many, like, take every single team you can. Look at this. 3 AT rifles as well. I think actually you should have bought a couple of AT rifles in your infantry platoon up here. That would have benefited as well. And then auto blender, yeah, the auto blender is really nice. 7+, light autocannon, MMGs, tankettes, double MMG tankette, lovely. Again, very nice. Those light tanks, light tankettes, they were good in version 2. They're even better in version 3. An L6 light autocannon. Yeah, I think you could easily double this platoon of armor and do well with that. A recce platoon, you don't need that. You don't need that. Paras, 5-man Paras in an auto predetto. What? Not needed, not especially interesting, but the only thing you're bringing this for is to have the auto predetto with recce so that you can take some engineers, which it does, with flamethrowers and just throw them. Green Shirker inexperienced engineers, why would you ever spend points on that? I know it's cheap, but you're shooting at -1 and you've already moved, that's -2. So you're shooting on a 4+. Because you'll be a point blank. You're shooting at a 4+. And you're like a third of the time you run out. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, this I think is not helpful. Like I understand the first MSU part of this. I would cut the recce and the engineer platoon from this list. It is very glass cannony, because this, it will move up, it will hit or miss, and then it will die. It is extremely glass cannon, this list here. All of these teams, though, they are telling me that you'll sit and shoot and go on ambush, and I like that. That's a good tactics. It'll work for you. The other stuff, not so much. Not so much. Anywho, those were my comments of the day. Remember, if I didn't like your list or something in it, I'm just one guy on the internet spewing garbage, right? See you in the next one. Cheers.